At one point during World War II, Adolf Hitler controlled most of Europe. France had fallen, Britain stood alone, and German armies seemed unstoppable. So here's the question. Could Hitler actually have won World War II? Because believe it or not, there was a moment when that possibility looked terrifyingly real. In the early years of the war, Germany moved with shocking speed. Poland collapsed quickly, France fell in just weeks, and Europe watched as one country after another was defeated. The German military used something called Blitzkrieg, fast tanks, air power, rapid attacks. The strategy overwhelmed enemy armies before they could properly react. And for a while, it worked almost perfectly. Now imagine living in Europe during 1940. Germany looked unbeatable. Many people genuinely believed Hitler would dominate the continent for decades. So what changed? How did Germany go from conquering Europe to collapsing in Berlin just a few years later? One reason was overconfidence. Hitler didn't just want victory, he wanted total domination. And that ambition pushed Germany into larger and larger wars. The biggest turning point came in 1941 during Operation Barbarossa. Germany invaded the Soviet Union with millions of soldiers. At first, the invasion looked successful. German forces advanced rapidly. Entire Soviet armies collapsed. Huge territories were captured. And once again, it seemed like Germany might actually win. But then came a problem Hitler didn't fully understand. The Soviet Union was enormous. Even after terrible losses, it kept fighting. German supply lines stretched farther and farther. Fuel became harder to deliver. Winter conditions became brutal. And suddenly, the war Germany expected to finish quickly turned into a massive war of exhaustion. Then came another major mistake. Hitler declared war on the United States after Pearl Harbor. Now Germany was fighting Britain, the Soviet Union, and America, three enormous industrial powers at the same time. And that created a huge problem.
Germany simply didn't have the resources to outproduce all of them combined. But here's something interesting. Some historians believe Germany actually came surprisingly close to changing history. What if Hitler had never invaded the Soviet Union? What if Germany focused entirely on defeating Britain first? What if key battles had gone differently? Could the outcome of the war have changed? Maybe. But long-term, Germany still faced major challenges. The Allies had more resources, larger economies, and greater industrial production. Eventually, those advantages became overwhelming. Germany struggled with fuel shortages, limited manpower, and constant pressure from multiple fronts. Then came battles like Battle of Stalingrad D-Day, and after that, Germany slowly began losing control of the war. By 1945, Berlin itself was surrounded. The empire that once looked unstoppable collapsed completely. So, could Hitler have won World War II? Maybe for a short time, under different circumstances. But defeating multiple global powers in a long industrial war may have been nearly impossible. Still, the fact that the world even came close to that possibility remains one of the most frightening parts of modern history. Because history often feels inevitable after it happens. But during World War II, nothing felt certain at all. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more cinematic history content. And comment below. What do you think was Hitler's biggest mistake during the war?